It's been 21 years since Skoda launched the Octavia in India. It was a car that built the brand here, and enthusiasts immediately connected with the car. The way it drove, the super engines, the stability at high speed, and it wasn't just people who loved cars. Everyone in general really appreciated what the Octavia had to offer. So why did the Octavia become a hit? Well, it was built like a tank, and with our roads, the tough build was a big plus. Then it had a cavernous boot, an efficient diesel, and later a turbo petrol that was extremely fun to drive. Yes, that's what I rode back in the day, and it still holds true. Then came the next generation Octavia, and that held on to a lot of the DNA. But since the old car and the new one was sold together, Skoda in India named the Octavia to the Laura. Let's take a step back to see what we thought of it then. The design evolved quite nicely here. It still had that chunky look, and the fastback rear was still there, but it was fresh all the same. And the new free-raving turbo petrol was loads of fun too. Even the light and direct gearbox was very special. The performance was great, and it was quite the looker. And let's not forget, it still had the Octavia traits. That huge boot in the back, good space in the cabin, and that solid build. Then in 2012, the Octavia name came back with this car. Let's take a look. The design this time around was sharper. The car was bigger. It now had a big car feel, but it still was tough, and that fastback rear shouted Octavia. This is also where the Octavia grew up, and it evolved further into becoming a value alternative to other luxury brands. With each new generation, the Octavia has grown tremendously, but today I'm looking forward to discovering what's fresh and new, but without losing focus on what makes it an Octavia. That solid build, the great design, the luxurious features, the good performance, like always, a little bit more. What we can tell you is that the new car will get stuff like shift-by-wire for the gearbox, an even more powerful TSI engine, wireless charging, virtual cockpit, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a host of other typically Skoda clever bits like the umbrella holder in the door. And since it's an Octavia, a big 600-litre boot that's now even expandable to 1,555 litres. Honestly, can't wait to see the car, drive it, and tell you what it's like.